Hi, my name is Steve Powell. I'm the General Manager of the Security and Application Delivery Product Unit here at Barracuda Networks. What I'd actually like to ask you to do today is reconsider your email security strategy. A lot of folks I know often find difficulty finding the time to do this. After all, we as IT professionals are always wearing lots of hats. We're always very multitasked. And email security was a problem that we thought we'd licked years ago. However, we have an issue that it turns out that most of the modern hacks, today, still often start with email. If you look at, for example, the very famous Target breach, where that started was a phishing attack to Target's HVAC vendor. Even this past week, there was an attack on Ubiquity as a wire fraud scam that actually started with email. And it turns out that everybody who actually gets hacked through email had some legacy email security solution in place. Maybe it was a Symantec, a McAfee, or a Trend Micro, or something like that was running on the Exchange server. It might have been a solution from a vendor that sort of no longer cares and no longer has active development in email security. And unfortunately, sometimes the inertia of sticking with a legacy solution often has just been leaving folks open to attack. At Barracuda, we remain extremely focused on our email security business. We've done that in a lot of ways. For everybody who's been looking at the Barracuda Spam Firewall, for example, we employ a hybrid cloud. So the concept is that we offer a pre-filtering layer in the cloud that does operations at cloud scale. So we can actually do things like do statistical analysis at cloud scale to look for polymorphic viruses. We can do things like apply Bayesian linguistic analysis on a global basis using data that comes in real time. At the same time we're using the cloud, we can also then provide a second stage of protection through our on-premises appliances, where we provide dedicated processing to individual customers to do more fine-grained spam filtering, as well as custom policy for our customers. Within a lot of these fine-grained techniques, we provide very advanced protection against attacks. I'll use phishing as an example. We pioneered a long time ago a premise, called intent analysis, where we looked at what the spammers were trying to go do, and where that started with things like looking at a domain reputation, both of senders and for referenced, URLs and emails. That ultimately extended out to do things like following URLs to that are used by URL redirectors or by sites with user-contributed content that may contain vulnerabilities. We extended that out to a campaign level, looking for new domains that are hosted by common spammer name servers. We've done things in the real-time space with Barracuda Real-Time Protection, looking for zero-day spam attacks and zero-day viruses. Last year, we added sandboxing or advanced threat detection, so that we actually took zero-day attacks that we saw prevalent throughout our customer base, and we would run those in a virtual machine and see what they do to look for bad behaviors of unknown binaries. And that's been in place for a year. This year, we're actually going to be adding sandboxing and advanced threat detection on a policy basis, so and customers can actually decide what kinds of attachments to go send into our advanced threat detection cloud. So this all continues. We're aiming to provide extremely rich layers of defense, and at the same time we continue to maintain our ethos of doing so at unparalleled economics. We still find that many of our customers actually use switching to Barracuda as a way to free up budgetary dollars. We often find that our solutions are, one third to 1/5 on an annual basis the price of many of our competitors that still charge per user fees for on-premises appliances or virtual appliances. And so we find a lot of customers are actually using email security to free up their budget to actually shore up their security in other areas. So, this is actually why I'm asking you to reconsider, which is I think that by making a switch today, you have an opportunity to not only improve your security, but also free up ongoing budget. And that's a win-win for all of us. I know our sales team would be thrilled to engage with you on this topic. All you need to do to get started is to fill out the little contact form on the webpage where this video is hosted. We look forward to hearing from you, and thanks so much for listening.